Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from iSpyPens. This is the iSpyPen Pro 2021 edition. Now I've done some reviews on the older iSpyPens, and this one is the iSpyPen Pro updated version for 2021, and this is the 128 gigabyte version. You can get them in different capacities all the way from 32 or 16 or 32 gigabytes all the way up to 128 gigabytes, and the 128 gigabyte one for the pen itself is going to run you about $129. You can check it out in the link that I have below. It is an affiliate link that will help my channel, so if you do decide to purchase and use my link, that will help me out greatly. I do have some other things with this so that you can see what iSpyPens offers on their website, including charging accessories and a hard shell carry case. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get into what we've got here. I've got some extras that you can buy at iSpyPens.com. On the left, I have a hard shell carry case with some pen refill inserts, and on the right, I have a charging accessories kit that has a couple different things in it that are really helpful. You can use the pen while it's charging, so if you do need to record while charging, you can hook it up to something like a power bank, so that's a plus. Let's get into the pen and then some video samples, because that's what most of you are here for. This is the 128 gigabyte version. It will hold up to 24 hours of 1080p video. You can buy lesser capacity versions from 16 gigabytes for about 3 hours of storage, all the way up to 128 gigabytes. The 16 gigabyte will run you about $59. The 128 gigabyte is about $129. Now, opening this up, of course, iSpyPens has a really nice fold out here, all written in English, easy to read, well laid out, and they even show you how to update or hide your time date overlay, and they tell you to just go to iSpyPens.com/timestamp. I'm going to show you how to do this in this video. So hold on to that in case you need it to refer to, but everything is pretty self-explanatory with the iSpyPen Pro. Taking the pen out here, we're going to see that it has not changed in outward design too much from the 2019 version, which is fine because it was solid back then and it's still solid now. You're going to see I have the all black design. They do have a black and silver design as well, and you do have that 1080p high definition camera right there above the clip, and that clip can come in two different colors, either silver or all black. Obviously I have the all black edition here. There's a button on the top. You're going to want to hold that down for 2 seconds. There's a little LED in the back that will let you know that it does start recording. It won't stay on, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you unscrew this, this is going to reveal a USB plug. You can plug this into any laptop, PC, Mac, USB port, or you can put it into a power bank to charge it if you're not going to use it with one of those devices. Now, this is a 128 gigabyte card. You can see it's an A1 card, updated, of course, from the 2019 version, so it's a little bit faster of a card. And that is, always welcome. And you can replace it with another 128 gig card if you don't want to, if you want to store storage on it and then you maybe offload it at a later date. Now, you can just plug this in, as I said before, to any USB port. You can use a wall adapter. You can use a power bank, which is kind of beneficial because it will record while it's charging. So if you want to get more than 4 hours, you can just hook it up to a power bank, a small, slim power bank, and actually use it while it's charging up. So that's a definite plus. It is, of course, just a regular pen as well. It's not a fake. This is a nice heavy-duty metal pen that does work, so you will get that functionality of it, of course, as well. So let's get into some samples here so that you guys can see the sample video that I got from the pen. Okay, so here it is. This is just me walking with the pen, 1080p. So you'll get an idea of how good this looks if we're just walking around. And I will sit down in a stationary area as well. set this pen up to capture some cars going by and that type of thing. So we'll do that here just a second. So let's do that. I'm going to put this pen down and hopefully keep it somewhat stable. And this is me just holding the pen in front of me, like where you would have it in a pocket or something like that. So that is just a quick test to let you guys know what the video looks like when you're just holding the pen, or even better yet, when you're wearing the pen position. This is the pen in a stationary position, kind of on the ground. Did want to do some outside testing with this, just so that you guys could hear the audio and what it would be like outside with some wind. I don't know if you guys will pick this up on the video, but just as a test, that is what it's going to look like and sound like with an outside wind test. Now, of course, indoors, the sound is going to be much better because you won't have any wind whatsoever, so you guys can be the judge. There we go, that's some video samples as we dive in some of the actual accessories that you can buy here. And you can see in the video that it was pretty clear, nice and clear. The audio was pretty good, especially with cars and wind going. So if you're going to use this primarily indoors, you're going to get really good audio quality out of it. And the video quality is definitely nice enough to use to be able to read signs or read other things as well that you're going to need to identify with this pen. So overall, the video quality is pretty good. Now, they could use a little bit of image stabilization when it's moving, but a lot of times you're either going to be wearing this on your pocket, maybe sitting somewhere, or you're going to have it in a stationary place. So that's not going to be a big deal. Now, this case that you have here also has an extender. And this is for charging. So if you need to extend your USB port for easier charging, you have that. You have the hard shell carry case, and of course, you've got some pen refills as well. You can buy all of these at iSpyPens. So you can check them out at the link below as well. Now over here we've got a charging accessory kit, and this one is interesting, and the reason that I like it again is because you can record while you're charging. So they do include a power bank in this and a four-way connector, which comes in handy if you're going to offload files to a mobile device. So that is really cool. They do give you kind of a handout showing you all of the specifications for the power bank. It does include a four-way adapter as well, which has a lightning port, a USB Type-C port, and a micro USB port as well, so that you can hook that up to your pen, and you'll see that underneath this in there that you can use that to offload to any mobile device basically. So it's nice to have a power bank as well if you do want to do extended recording sessions. This is a nice slim power bank that you can get here from them in this charging accessories kit. So you've got some options as far as being able to extend your experience all on iSpyPens. You've got a micro USB for charging. Okay, so one last thing that I wanted to mention is when you plug this USB into your PC or a Mac or whatever, you're going to get this video and a time.txt. And this time.txt is where you're going to either set your time and your date. So if I want to change this to 2021, I change the year to 2021, and then the month and day you can change as well. So we'll update those. And then at the end, you've got a capital Y, which means show the timestamps, or you can replace that with a capital N for no, and it will not show the timestamps. So editing this time.txt on the pen itself will set all of that up for you. The video folder in the back is obviously where it's going to store all your video that is recorded, so you can easily just grab that out. So overall, pretty easy and simple process to edit your time and date stamp. So there you have it, the iSpyPen Pro 2021 edition. Now, iSpyPens have put together a nice little ecosystem here, as you can see, for having you covered on pretty much every level. They've got a storage case there and pen inserts that you can buy because it is an actual pen and you can use it in your daily use, which is really nice. And the build quality on it is definitely solid. It's a very nice heavy-duty all metal constructed pen, which I really like using on a day-to-day basis. Now, they do of course offer that charging accessories package, which I think is a really good thing if you're going to do more than 4 hours of actual recording. You're going to need something like a slim power bank to plug this into. 4 hours is still a lot, but some people may want to record more, especially if you're going for the 128 gigabyte version that can store up to 24 hours of video. The only thing that I could see is maybe image stabilization they could add to it, but in most case scenarios, you're not going to be using this while moving around. This is a iSpyPen camera. It's going to be in a stationary location, and the video for stationary location and audio is going to be just fine for that purpose, as you saw from the video samples. So iSpyPen really is the best pen camera solution that I've seen in the last couple years, and it continues to be so. I haven't really seen anything better, so I'm definitely going to give this a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about the iSpyPens Pro, please leave that in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like, and if you guys have not subscribed yet, please do so, because that always helps me out, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.